Hi guys, this is Marvin. Welcome to A Few Minutes with Marvin, where I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And today, I'm making a video because of how I'm feeling today. A few days ago, a couple days ago, I had a little bit of a head cold or whatever was going on, and I was able to fight through it. In a couple of days, I was through it because I do very mindful of my immune system, and I keep it as healthy as I can. But the reason I'm feeling a little off today, and a lot of people are feeling off. Are you feeling off lately? A lot of it attributed to the Winter Solstice, right? In fact, tomorrow will be December 21st, or today, if you're watching today, is December 21st. And there's a new moon on the 23rd. And yeah, there's something to those alignments, right? And the forces that are pulling, and everything that's happening in the constellations, and gravitational pulls, and everything else. I'm not too big on all of that. I don't know enough about it to sound intelligent about it, but there's something to it. But this is different, because all the, every season change, every new moon, every full moon, they're different energies, right? And depending on the signs they're in, and we can feel those sometimes, and sometimes we can't, and that's okay. And that's why a lot of people have those full moon rituals with the moon waters and the crystals and all those things, right? To keep them in alignment, right? And the different elements, the water, the fire. I think this one's specifically centered around fire, if I'm not mistaken. But today there's something different, and this is one day back, right? I'm talking about the 20th of December. I woke up this morning great, feeling good. I had some good dreams. I had some good energy going, but I was feeling off, and it's not physically. I woke up very hungry. I never wake up hungry. So that was a little odd. I mean, really hungry, like I didn't eat at all, and that I never had those hunger pains. So that was unusual, and I attribute those to energy upgrades, right? DNA upgrades, because we're constantly evolving, and the more you're doing for yourself, the more in alignment you stay in spiritually, you're getting these downloads, right? These bodies are machines, are computers, right? That's how everything functions together, and that's why grounding is so important, because we're all one, right? So we want to keep these things flowing like electricity, in and out, constantly getting better, constantly aspiring to upgrade, right? And and that happens quite often, and a lot of people are really feeling it now. But today specifically, I listen to a number of people that I usually listen to, and in all their chats and things like that, in the comments, people are buzzed up, for lack of a better word, but confused at the same time. So now you're hyped up and ready to go, confused, conflicted, right? And not clear. So all of these things combined, now you can say, Mars is prevalent right now, and that energy has something to do with it. I don't know what Mercury is doing, and if it's in retrograde, or Uranus and all that. I don't know those alignments. But there's something special about today, this now moment. Because I've been real, out of balance today, in terms of, at work, getting busy to the point where I'm hyping myself up, and I'm making myself more anxious than I need to be in the moment. That was very unusual that happened to me today. Those are feelings I used to feel in my past. So, is what's going on now related to my past and things that I still need to process? Possibly, right? That's why I'm making this video, because I'm trying to work this out by telling you, right? So you're my accountability coach. So the more I talk to you in this video, the more I'm really speaking to myself and finding my own answers out, right? Because that's how it can happen too, and that's why throughout your spiritual journey, I really recommend you do have a mentor, right? Not just one on a video like this. Talk to somebody, and I have a couple of those people, but I haven't reached out to anybody specific and going down anything deep lately. So I think that's where I need to do. That's what I need to do, because several other people were in the process of decluttering, and not spiritual people either. Just all of a sudden I see people just getting stuff out of their places, which is all a good thing. These are all really positive signs. You know, my confusion, my upswings and downswings, although I haven't been in a bad mood, but I've gotten myself to the point where I almost got myself in a bad mood, but I realized it was me doing it to me with no reason. no good reason anyway. So I thought I'd get on here and just say, hey, are you feeling this too? You know I'm not alone, and I don't have the answer to this. This isn't what this video is about, because I'm trying to figure it out. So it's a good lesson for all of us to experience together, is that sometimes things are happening. Like right now, I'm feeling energetic in my heart, and I'm being real authentic with you. Because if you're feeling this, right, it could be in your skull, in your head, it could be any one of your chakras. But man, there's something, some kind of energy. And I'm not a prophet. I don't do predictions. But from what I'm feeling right now, and I'm real calm about it, something's going to happen. Don't know what it is. I don't label it good or bad, but an event's coming. I'm feeling it in my body. I'm feeling it in my head, in my confusion, right? Because it's not making sense to me. And I'm listening to my intuition. My intuition right now, it's my gut. It's telling me, buckle down. Relax. Take a deep breath. Allow this to be here. It's part of my upgrade. It's part of my evolution. Listen to my gut. Right? Follow the instincts. My instincts are telling me, have patience. Something's happening. Not good or bad, but everybody's going to see it. It's some kind of revelation's coming. That's what I'm getting. And I'm channeling this now, and I'm not a channel per se. I've done it in the past, but yeah, there's an event coming. For some of us, it's going to be a really good event in the eyes of others, and for others, it's going to be a not so good experience. That's what I'm getting. So, what's the point of all this? Why am I discussing this with you? Because this is me being authentic and speaking my truth to you. And it's therapeutic. It's helping me, right? Because we can get stuck. Even as much as we know on our spiritual path, we don't have the answers for everything. And it's okay to not have those answers. It's okay to take a deep breath and just relax. Because for some reason the body's getting tight and tense and, irritated. For no reason. There is a reason. I'm not privy to that reason at this moment. If you do have some kind of explanation for this, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. But things are happening energetically. And that's why I always caution you to start eating right and cutting out the things that are chemically altering your body so that it doesn't receive the upgrades and the spiritual messages that are all around us. And even though I'm doing that, I have gone off a little bit, I'll be honest. But I allowed those, right? And I made those decisions, those choices to have whatever it was, a piece of brownie or something. I made that choice consciously. So, it's not a bad thing. I chose it in the moment. And I don't regret it. But I have to be mindful that I don't want to make those choices too often. Because on some level I do feel like they're blocking me from receiving more clarity. And that's where I am today. I think that I did a couple things. We put some things into my body while I was sick just to make me feel better, that are now saying, make that choice less. Because it's not doing your body any good. It's not curing you. It's not helping your immune system fight whatever was going on the last 3 days. That's coming from my gut. It's not coming from my ego mind. That's just channeling through me right now. And the beauty of it is that I can channel it to you through this message to say, listen to your body, listen to your soul, right? Your intuition, your gut. And if you're not getting real clarity, it's time to start thinking about what you can cut out of your diet, what habits you can start breaking, what patterns, right? Learned behaviors you can start releasing that are going to all culminate in more clarity for you down your path, so that you can do things from a higher elevation, a higher place, higher frequency. Love frequency, peace frequency, courage frequency, confidence. All those things are what make us who we are as spiritual beings. Because spiritual beings, we can't be pushovers. We have to be confident. We have to stand in our courage, right? Not against something, but for us. There's a big difference there. Because if you're against something, you're a slave to that something. You're giving it your power. But when you're standing for yourself, you have all the power, my friends. So I'm staying in my power, but I'm also gonna just relax my body. Don't question why, I'm all tensed up right now. Right now is not the time, because my mental isn't there as well, right? So that's just causing me to say, hey, just chill. So do yourself a favor and just chill. If you're going through this, even if it's some kind of physical pain that's not normal, but isn't an ailment of any sort, that's an upgrade, that's a message. That's time for you just to relax into it. Whew. And even if you're busy, just stay focused on your task and don't give too much credence to what's going on as it's a warning, right? It might be, but give it time to work itself into your awareness and your clarity, and cut something out that may be blocking you from receiving it more clearly, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to sit in a meditative state and work through it. And if something comes in, fantastic. If nothing comes in, at least I'm relaxing my body and just being at peace. That for me is going to bring me more clarity. I know it for sure. So I hope this honest message will reach you in good spirits, and if it inspires you to slow down and stop and not try to force things like I was trying to do, and listen to your gut, right, and your heart, then it's worth it for me. even if it reaches one person other than myself. But I hope it does find you well, this message. If you're still feeling a little unwell, or in any type of limiting belief, limiting thoughts, cycles, patterns, traumas that you can't release, and you need help with that, I am a spiritual transformation coach. Here's a link to my website. Give me a shout. Schedule a free 30-minute decompression session. Let's see what's still there that's holding you back. You're worth it. And if you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family. Leave a comment. Say happy holidays, whatever. Comments are good. And subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. I do have a couple more videos before the new year coming out. So just stay well through the holidays. Listen to your gut. And then don't be too hard on yourself if you're not getting the clarity, or you're not quite where you are, if you're not quite where you want to be in life yet. I think these energies are shifting, and unbelievable blessings are on the other side of this. Miracles, in fact. So stay in alignment with your higher self, and you're not going to see any negative event. You're gonna see a miraculous event the next coming days. I just feel it. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I'm truly blessed. Have an amazing day.